is module 2. Module 2 is the differential equation of higher order. So here we have higher order nothing but see dy by dx, it is order 1. D square y by dx square means order 2. See how many times you are going to differentiate the function that represents the order. So higher order nothing but second order and higher actually. D cube, D power 4, D power 5. So like that the problem will come. So just we are going to find the solution. So then syllabus, sorry, the module name is differential equation, nothing but differentiation will not come here, as well as integration also. It will come in a different manner, but not like that. Okay, continuous differentiation and continuous integration will not be there. We have a different methodology to solve these problems. Okay, and here the few topics, it is inverse differential operator will come. So inverse differential nothing but integration actually, but in another way we are finding the solution. And again we have this method of variation of parameter and Cauchy's and Legendre's homogeneous equation. This is the next topics. So whatever the topics is there in the syllabus, you can expect 1 or 2 problems in each topic. And finally, the last one is application of this differential equation we are using in LCR circuits, so that you know what is LCR, inductance, capacitance, and resistance. Okay, so this is what is represents RBT is a Bloom's taxonomy level, that is L1, L2, L3, nothing but defining, understanding, and applying actually the problems you are applying and understanding, finding the solution. So that all depends on this L1, L2, L3. So what is it is mentioned. This is about module 2. So just I will go with go through the module. I will start. Just take down. Just I will share the board. Just take down the module 2. Module 2. Differential equation. Differential equations of higher order. Differential equations of higher order. Let's take down the definition. Is it visible now, board?
Yes, sir.
Is the board is visible?
Yes, sir.
Sorry, some network issue. I'm audible now?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay. So suddenly it disconnected because of this mobile data I'm using. So that's why. Just a minute. Yes. Okay. The board is visible now.
Yes, sir.
Yes. An equation. Take down the definition. An equation involving derivative is called differential equation. Is called differential equation. Example, say dy by dx plus y equal to 0. It is first order, first degree differential equation. So what do you mean by order and degree means here what is d power is there. Okay, this is represents order, and what is dy by dx whole power, this represents degree. Okay, similarly I will write the examples. Can you tell the order and degree? d square y by dx square plus y is equal to say x square. What is the order and what is the degree here? Just I'm giving examples. Yes, what is the order? It is second order and first degree differential equation. See, for the competitive exams, they may ask the questions like this. They'll give one differential equation and they will ask the 4 options, degree and order. Okay. What about this d cube y by dx cube whole square plus dy by dx plus y equal to 0. What about this?
Order 3 degree 2.
Yes, third order, second degree. Second degree differential equation. Okay, like this. So similarly, so you can, it means what is the power of d? That represents order. How many times you are going to differentiate? That is order, and whole power, that is degree. Okay. Now here this chapter we will discuss with order should be more than 1, 2, 3, 4 like that it is, but degree should be 1 only. Okay, that is called, if degree 1 means we call it as linear. Okay, take down the next heading. Next heading. So from here, it's our syllabus heading actually. Higher order, linear differential equation. I will write in the short form. You write expanded. Higher order linear differential equation with constant coefficient. With constant coefficient. Next heading. Yes, the differential equation of the form. The differential equation of the form. Next line. A naught d power n y divided by dx power n plus a1 d power n minus 1 y divided by dx power n minus 1 plus etc. plus a n y equal to phi of x. So RHS may be some function or 0, whatever it is, equal to phi of x. This I will take it as 1. Is called linear differential equation with constant coefficient. Can you tell what is the order and degree of equation 1? Anyone?
Order is n.
Yes. Yes.
Degree is 1.
Order is n.
Degree is 1. Actually, d power n means order is n, and whole power, what is that number? Whole power is, it is 1 only. Whatever the differential equation you take, that whole power 1 only. So this is degree. Degree is 1. 1 means it is linear. Okay, that you remember that word. Whatever the equation degree 1 comes means that is called linear equation. Degree 2 comes means it is quadratic equation. Degree 3 comes means it is cubic equation. Like that it will go 4th degree, 5th degree. So like that. Okay, standard is linear, quadratic and cubic. Remember that is okay. And where here you can write here a naught, a1, etc. are constant. That's why it is called constant coefficient or constant. So just a few 10 to 15 minutes we will discuss the generalization of differential equation and procedure to solve the problem, the formula. Then we will start the problems. Problems is very easy. You can enjoy because complete this differential equation is depending on high school level solution, that is factorization method. I think you remember how to calculate the roots of the quadratic equation. Either first method is factorization method, second is formula method, minus b plus or minus root of b square minus 4ac by 2a. Okay, you remember it is high school level. Just complete this chapter depending on that formula only, calculating the roots. Okay, yes, next, is it over? This definition, general equation, that's it. Is it over? Respond quickly.
Yes, sir.
Next heading is operator D. Operator D. See, anyone unmute and respond, because I can get at least it is audible or not what I am telling. Okay, that's why. Take down. Next heading is operator D. Take down. The operator D stands for D by dx, means just a differentiation with respect to x. Again, not only with respect to x, maybe with respect to t also. So in this chapter we will use with respect to x, with respect to t. So whatever it is, so D stands for D by dx, differentiation. Okay, so that is dy implies, that is dy implies dy by dx, small dy divided by dx. Okay, similarly, d square y. What is this d square y? Anyone?
d square y by dx square.
Yes, d square y divided by dx square means wherever the second order comes, that is like small d square y by dx square, that you can convert into capital D square y. Okay, d cube y means, capital D cube y means it is small d cube y divided by dx cube. Okay, like this and so on. And so on. So it will go like that, because in the problem sometimes they will give in terms of capital D or they will give in terms of small d. You have to convert into capital D only. That is operator D. Next heading, solution of, next heading, solution of linear differential equation. Linear differential equation. So whatever equation 1 we wrote no beginning. So for that we have to calculate the linear, means the solution. But first step is we will go with RHS is 0, and the next step we will get type 1, type 2, type 3 means different RHS. We have different procedures. Okay. Yes. First we will discuss with equal to 0. That is okay. Yes. Take down. Consider second order, consider second order differential equation. So now particularly I will take second order. Second order nothing but that is a naught d square y by dx square plus a1 dy by dx plus a2y equal to 0 I will take. Okay, RHS I will take it as 0. Okay, now using operator D, see this is the same procedure to solve the problems also. Using operator capital D. Yeah, how I can write the above equation? How I can write using this using operator D? Anyone?
A1 D2Y.
A naught, this is A naught d square y plus a1 dy plus a2y. Is it right? Equal to 0.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay. Now take y common. See, y it is there in all the term. So I will write y in the right hand side and the equation comes like this, or a naught into d square plus a1 into d plus a2 into y equal to 0. Just follow the procedure. What I am doing. If you have any doubt, you can ask. Okay. Now the auxiliary equation. The auxiliary equation. In future, I will use the short form AE. Okay, because in all the problem you have to write this line. So instead of writing auxiliary equation, so we will use the short form. Okay, auxiliary equation means auxiliary equation nothing but replace capital D by small m. Okay, replace D by small m. Same procedure to solve the problem also. So what happens the above equation now? A naught m square plus a1m plus a2. Don't write that y also. Make it equal to 0. This is called auxiliary equation. Okay. We will take only the coefficient of y. Without considering y, we will take only coefficient of y and we will replace d. Actually, d stands for differential operator. That we will replace by some other alphabets. That's it. M square, and you will get this equation. Okay. Can anyone guess what is this equation? What type of equation this is?
Quadratic.
Quadratic equation. Okay, this is ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. It is a standard form of quadratic equation, and finding the roots, you know, that is either factorization method. So whatever the procedure, but formula is minus b plus or minus root of b square minus 4ac by 2a. Okay. Yes. Next line. And take this as equation 1. Sorry, equation 2. 1 we are using. No, take this as equation 2. Yes. Next heading. Finding. Just 1 minute. I will go with the next 1 minute. Yes, finding heading, finding complementary function or short form YC. C stands for complementary function. Finding complementary function or YC. Okay. For equation 2, yes. Can you guess how many roots for this equation? For example, okay, one example I will discuss. See, is it a quadratic equation? Don't write. Is x square minus 4 is
Yes,
quadratic
sir.
equation?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sorry, again network issue. Just a minute. Yes, is x square minus 4 is a quadratic equation?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then what is the roots? Root nothing but for what value this equation Yes, is it right? Equal to plus or minus 2.
Yes, sir.
Okay, nothing but for this equation, if I put 2 as well as minus 2, the equation it satisfies, that is equal to 0. So like that, see for example, x minus 4 is equal to 0. Then what is the root for this?
X
What is
equals
the
to
value?
3.
X is equal to 4. How many roots for this equation and how many roots for first equation?
For first 2 roots and for second it's 1 root only.
1 root. Because the degree of the first is 2, therefore it is 2 roots. Degree of the second equation is 1, therefore 1 root. So it is called as Leibniz theorem. So how many degree? Depending on that, we should have number of roots. For cubic equation, there will be a 3 roots. So like that, what is equation 2? What is the degree? What is m power?
2.
2. Therefore, how many roots should be there in equation 2?
2.
2 roots now. So that 2 roots I will take on. For the equation, this is for the equation 2, assume m1 and m2 are 2 roots. So try to understand this step. This is very important. So even though I messaged in the group, so only 46 students there attending the class out of 60. No seriousness nowadays. What to do? Yes, okay. Assume for the equation 2, assume m1 and m2 are the 2 roots because it is a m square. Quadratic equation is m square. Therefore, it has 2 roots. So that 2 roots I can take in generally m1 and m2. Okay. Yes. Next line. Case 1. Case 1. See, I will tell you. Okay. In generally, I will tell you. What is the formula to calculate the root? That is, we called it as Sridhara's method. M is equal to just a minute. I will explain this. Minus b plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. Okay, so here b square minus 4ac we denoted as delta. Okay, b square minus 4ac denoted as delta, and it is called a discriminant. Okay, so here we have the cases like if delta equal to 0, first I will take greater than 0, and delta equal to 0 and delta less than 0. These are the 3 cases we will discuss. That's it. So throughout this module, so these are the 3 important procedure and formula you have to remember. When delta is greater than 0 means this part square root. Okay, whatever this is, this complete square root of that b square minus 4ac gives one positive number. And since minus b plus or minus is there, means one time addition and one time subtraction, you will get 2 roots here and 2 are distinct. Okay, it is separate roots. Got it? What I am telling? Because one is addition, for example, like this minus 2 plus or minus 3. Tell me the answer. Minus 2 plus or minus 3.
Minus 5 and 1.
Yes, first is minus 2 plus 3 is 1 and minus 2 minus 3 is minus 5. These are the 2 roots. We called it as a distinct. If delta equal to 0, complete the square root part, second part is 0 means, then what you will get minus b by 2a left. But since we required one more root, that is we called as repeated root. Okay, here 2 roots are repeated nothing but maybe 1 comma 1, maybe 2 comma 2. So like that same root it will repeat. And the last case is delta is less than 0 means b square minus 4ac is less than 0, not a square root. Inside the square root is negative means square root of minus 1 is equal to I. Is it right? What is I stands for?
Imaginary.
Imaginary, and you will get the roots as in terms of this x plus iy form or a plus ib. This is called complex roots. Okay, or imaginary roots. These are the 3 cases we will discuss here. Okay, take down case 1. So this is not required. So whatever I wrote in the RHS, this is not required. This is only, it's a basic concept. I think you studied this in I think 10th or 9th. I don't know nowadays. Now what's the syllabus? We studied in 10th actually, factorization method. Yes, take down case 1. The roots are real and distinct. If the roots are real, means not complex actually, real and distinct. That is, M1 is not equal to M2. Both are different. Okay, in this case, this is the formula. YC equals C1 e power M1x plus C2 e power M2x. Okay, so put it in box. This is very important. Whatever the case 1, 2, 3 we are discussing. So that is the basic of this chapter, complete module. One example also I will give. M1 not equal to M2, then you have to write YC in this form where C1, C2 are the constant. How many roots? For 3 roots means you have to use C1, C2, C3 like that. Constants you have to use. Example 1 comma minus 3. How to write YC? Example for 1 comma minus 3. YC is equal to what? Can you tell? What is YC? How to write? C1 e power 1 into x, nothing but x, plus C2 e power minus 3x. Did you got it? Are you understanding?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So if the roots are different, 1 is different, minus 3 is different. So you have to write like this between plus. Okay. If completion of all 3 cases, I will again I will explain. Okay. I will repeat. Case 2. Case 2. If the roots are real and equal. If the roots are real and equal, that is M1 is equal to M2 and that should be equal to M. Instead of, if it is same nothing but, why I should take M1, M2, M3 like that? Let it be the common number as M. So in this case, YC equals C1 plus C2x multiplied by e to the power of mx. Okay, you can observe the previous substitution means real and distinct and now real and equal. You can observe the difference. Did you got it? Because M is
Sir,
common.
how we get this?
Yes.
Sir, how we get this exponential term?
Yeah, this is see again. These are all derived results. Only we are discussing the results. That's it. Okay. Why it is only exponential? Why it is not logarithmic? Why it is not trigonometric? Yeah, this answer question is correct. But the thing is, this is the derived results. That derivation is not there in your curriculum. Just I am giving the formula. That's it. And how to write if for the different cases. Just that you understand. That's it. Okay. Yes, this is e power mx multiplied by C1 plus C2x. Example, I will tell you. Example, say minus 2 comma minus 2. See, the roots are real and distinct. Sorry, equal. Yeah. Then what is YC now according to this above formula? YC equals, can anyone?
C1 plus C2x e to the power of minus 2x.
E to the power of minus 2x. For example, if one more minus 2 comes means, that also I will tell you. Because this is a different case. One more example I will take. Say minus 3 comma minus 3 comma minus 3. Then what is YC? Anyone? C1 plus C2x plus, because there are 3 values, therefore C3 x square, it will go. Okay, it will extend like this. X square, x cube like that. and whole multiplied by e power minus 3x. This is for 3 roots. Okay, minus 3, minus 3, minus 3. There are 3 roots and all 3 are equal. Therefore, like this. And again, we have a combination of case 1, case 2, case 3. That again I will discuss. Okay, just take this one and case 3. If the roots are complex or imaginary, that is m equals alpha plus or minus I beta. What is alpha? What is beta here? Anyone? Complex roots has 2 parts. The one is called, yes,
Alpha is real and beta is the imaginary.
Imaginary. Yes, very good. So in this case, we have yc equals e power alpha x. Real part we will write with a power of exponential multiplied by c1 cos beta x plus c2 sin beta x. So this 3 formula you have to remember. So because while solving the problem, you will get the root only these 3 types only. Roots are real and distinct, real and equal, and imaginary. That is complex roots. One example we will write. Example. If m equals 3 plus or minus 2i. So how to write yc now? Yc equals, according to this, you can write here alpha equals 3. Alpha equals 3 and beta equals 2. You can substitute the above formula. You will get e power 3x into c1 cos 2x plus c2 sin 2x. Okay, this is yc. One more example I will write. If m equals plus or minus 3i, is it complex or real, or which case it will come? Complex or real? This example.
Complex.
Yes.
Complex.
Then what is the value of alpha? What is the value of beta?
Alpha is 0 and beta is 3.
3. Okay. So then what happens? Yc. Substitute to the above formula. Say formula we are taking as a ready formula. That's it. Okay. Because it is a derived. Simply we are not taking. For everything mathematics, whatever we will discuss, it will have the background. Okay. The proof is there. Without that proof, we can't continue and we can't teach. And it will be useful and it is proved actually for many application problems. So these roots and this procedure, it is proved. Yes, yc is equal to e power 0x. E power 0x, what is the value? c1 cos 3x plus c2 sin 3x.
Sin
What is the value of e power 0?
1.
1.
So no need to write. E power 0 is 1 only. Okay. So got it. These are the 3 cases. This is the very basic in this module. And while solving the problem, you will get the combination of case 1, case 2, case 3. So combining all, I will give some examples. Okay. Just I will recall. I will repeat this procedure. See, this is a quadratic equation here. That is a naught m square a1 m plus a2 equal to 0. One quadratic equation we will consider, we will discuss here. Because it is a quadratic equation, it has 2 roots. That 2 roots we will take it as m1 and m2. Okay. Now we will get 3 different cases. If the roots are real and distinct, real means not imaginary. Distinct means different roots actually. So m1 is not equal to m2, then you will get c1 e power m1x plus c2 e power m2x. So separately we will write. If some example you can write. See, if one more root also comes means, for example, 1 comma minus 3 comma minus 2 comes means one more you add it plus c3 you write e power minus 2x. So it will go like that. Okay, this here we are discussing with only 2 roots, but in the problem you have to answer accordingly for 3 roots, 4 roots, 5 roots, okay, and so on. Case 2 is if roots are real and equal nothing but m1 should be equal to m2. I will take it as some m. Then you have to write like this: c1 plus c2x whole multiplied by e power mx. So example is there here. Minus 2 comes means c1 plus c2x e power minus 2x. If minus 3 minus 3 minus 3 3 roots comes means like this you have to write c1 plus c2x plus c3x square. It will go. If one more minus 3 comes means c4x cube, like that, and whole multiplied by e power minus 3x. And the last is if the roots are imaginary, then alpha plus or minus I beta, it is standard. There is no confusion at all. So e power alpha x you write and whole multiplied by c1 cos beta x plus c2 sin beta x. So this is the 3 formula you have to remember, and this is the example. Now I will give some numbers and we will discuss. Okay, we will discuss the general YC for different roots. Okay, I will give you that one. Take down. Now you will understand easily. If you know that cases, case 1, case 2, case 3, then you can write easily what is YC. Let's take down. Examples to write YC. So I will use some table. So here I will give the roots, and here you go on write YC. Okay. Yes, for example, 3 comma minus 4. What is YC? Just tell me one by one. What is YC? You should analyze what type of roots this is.
C1 e to the power.
Yes, 3x plus c2 e power minus 4x. First is case 1. This is roots are real and distinct. Is it right? Okay. Now minus 2 comma 3 comma 4 comma minus 1. Yes, what is YC for this? You check what are the roots here. All roots are real and distinct. Is it right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, then what is it? It comes under case 1. Then YC is equal to C1 e power minus 2x plus C2 e power 3x plus C3 e power 4x plus C4 e power minus x. Minus 1 into x is minus x. So like this. Next, 2 comma 3. Yes. How to write YC if this is the roots? Means while solving the problem, you will get the roots like this. Then how you will write YC? It is a combination of case 1 and case 2. This is actually, yes, this is case 2 repeated, 2 comma 2 repeated, and this is case 1. 3 is different. Yes, okay. What is YC for this? Anyone? First
C1
for
plus C2x.
yes, very good.
C1, C2x.
For e power
E to the power
2x.
of
First
2x.
write yes plus
Plus C3 e to the power of 3x.
very good. C3 e power 3x. This is separate. So how many roots? That number of constant you should write like C1, C2, C3. Okay, in that manner. Yes, we will continue. Next example. So once you understand to write YC, then it is simple. -1 comma -1 comma 3 comma 3. Now
YC equals
C1
plus
plus C2x
C2x
whole
e power
multiplied by,
minus x
very good, plus
plus C3 plus C4
x. C3 plus C4x multiplied by e power 3x. Same case 2, separate for -1 and 3. So it is again combination of case 1 and case 2 only. Okay. Now I'll give like this some 3 plus or minus 2i, comma plus or minus I. Yes. Now totally how many roots can you tell in this example?
4.
Yes.
4 roots, sir.
4 roots. Yes, very good. Plus or minus nothing, but it is 2 roots. So 2 plus 2 totally 4 roots. Therefore YC equals. Yes, this is C. Both are complex only. Is it right? So therefore here alpha is 3. If you want, you can write here. This is alpha is 3 and beta is 2 in the first term. So e power 3x multiplied by C1 cos 2x beta plus C2 sin 2x plus, this is for one complex roots. For another complex roots, alpha is 0, beta is 1. So alpha is 0 means e power 0x. Now I am writing, but in the problem it is not necessary because e power 0 is 1. Okay, so after C2, C3 sin C3 sin x plus C4, sorry, cos x, first cos. Both are same only because it is addition, but we will use the standard. C3 cos x plus C4 sin x. Okay, so this is some different examples to write YC. Okay, so I will take one problem and I will complete because anyhow time is over. We will solve one problem. Okay, is it over? These examples?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes. Just one problem we will complete. Okay, so from tomorrow it will go smoothly. Let's take down problems. Solve the following differential equation. Solve the following differential equations. So first problem, solve d square y by dx square, d square y by dx square plus 5 dy by dx plus 5 dy by dx plus 6y equal to 0. So they will give the problem like this. Okay, yes, take down solution. Consider, write down the problem. D square y by dx square plus 5 dy by dx plus 6y equal to 0. Using operator D. Using operator D. Yeah, how to write this is above equation or above problem. D square into y plus
6y equal to
5 dy plus 6y equal to 0. This is the first step using operator D. Now take y common. Right side, you will get d square plus 5d plus 6 into y equal to 0. Okay, and now what is the auxiliary equation? Auxiliary equation means replace d by m. So this is also no need to write. Simply AE means auxiliary equation, it is understood. We will consider d replaced by m and we will not consider that y. You will get m square plus 5m plus 6 equal to 0. Now how to find the roots? This is a quadratic equation. You should find the roots either use factorization method, formula method, use your calculator, whatever left to you. But finally you should get the roots. But calculator, I will tell you, it is not most useful operator, that is. Okay, mathematically we can calculate. Factorization method, first you try it for 6. Shall I write 2 3s? Is it right? Factorization method such a way that 2 into 3 is 6, 2 plus 3 is 5. Correct? Now see, we will solve like this. Write down this. M square plus 2m plus 3m plus 6 equal to 0. So I can take common in first 2, m common, you will get m plus 2, and 3 common in the next 2. It gives m plus 2 equal to 0. Now m plus 2 again I can take common. Then what you will get? M plus 3, that is equal to 0. This implies m plus 2 equal to 0, or m plus 3 equal to 0, or finally this implies m equals minus 2 and m equals minus 3. Is it right? Correct?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Just 1 minute. Just 1 minute. See, actually this is a SLC problem. Is it right? Factorization means high school level problem, and we don't want this much steps actually. So completely you can avoid this. It is not necessary. Whatever the number you will write, if the coefficient of m square is 1, and whatever the number you write here, see plus 2 and plus 3, finally what you will get the roots is minus 2 and minus 3. Opposite sign. For example, if C is the number and the factors are a comma b, then what is m is equal to?
Minus a minus b.
Yeah, directly you can write. Okay, we don't want this. Why you are wasting the time? Because it is high school level. We don't want this. Just we want the roots answer. That's it. That's why I told you can use your calculator also, but calculator sometimes it will give wrong. Wrong means answer is correct only, but analyzation will be wrong. That I will tell you in where it will be failed. Okay, so this is the method you can go use. M equals minus 2 and minus 3. So write this line, very important. Roots are minus 2 comma minus 3. What type of roots this is now? Case 1, case 2, case 3. Real and distinct. Is it right?
Yes, sir.
Case 1.
Real and
Therefore,
distinct.
what is YC? What is YC? What is YC? C1? E
C1
power
C1 e to the power of
minus
and
2x
power
plus C2 e power minus. This is the solution, and since RHS is 0, YC is nothing but Y. I will write here. YC is nothing but Y. Y actually we want. So this is the solution. That's it.